In this video, we're going to take a break from coding and talk about HTML attributes. And we've been looking at those in previous videos, but I'm going to explain more about those in this video. Now, before we do that, let's do a little bit of a rehash on elements and tags. Now, as we know, elements are made up of two tags, an opening tag and a closing tag. And what do these elements do? They tell the browser something about the information that is between these two tags. So the paragraph element will tell the browser that there's some text here. The heading element will tell the browser that there's a heading here. And the body will tell the browser that everything that's inside the body will make up the actual web page. So at a basic level, that's what elements do. And now you might ask the question, well, what's the difference between tags and elements? And the answer to that is not a lot. They're almost one and the same. In fact, you'll hear a lot of people refer to this as an element. You'll hear some people refer to it as a tag. Some people refer to it as element tags. Other people will call it tag elements. So they're very, very close, and they essentially do the same thing. Now, if you wanted to get really specific, you would say that these angle brackets here are an element, and until we put this P in here, that tells it what type of element it is. It's tagged as a paragraph element. Now, what are attributes? Well, we've been looking at those. This right here is a class attribute. And all an attribute really does is it gives more information about a particular element. It allows you to do a little bit more. And in this case, this is a CSS class, and we're turning this text blue. And so it not only provides extra information, it gives us some more functionality. And the key here is this attribute is specific to this element, this P element, and only that. So if we had another paragraph element down here, it could have a different attribute or no attribute at all. So just keep that in mind. It's specific to the actual element that it's inside. You'll also notice that it always goes in the opening tag. You never put it in the closing tag. So attributes are always in the opening tag inside these angle brackets. Now, attributes always have three items. First, we need to put the attribute name here, and these are standardized, of course. Then we need to use the equal sign, and then we assign it a value. The equal sign, of course, assigns it a value. So those are the three parts to almost every attribute. Now, you'll remember in previous videos with the label element, we use the for attribute. And the reason I put this example here is that some attributes only go with a particular element. So for instance, the for attribute is only available for the label element. You wouldn't put that in a paragraph element. Whereas the class attribute, you can put in almost every type of element there is. So just be aware that in some attributes you can put in almost every element, and other attributes are very specific to a specific type of element. Now, attributes are going to become more important when we get to the CSS tutorials and JavaScript tutorials, ASP tutorials, those kind of subjects. But I just wanted you to understand how they work in HTML before we get to those series. Okay, that's going to do it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah.